Mormon! Members of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints! Chiasms alone are such good evidence for the validity of the Book of Mormon. I don't care what anyone said, but people say things, so I have to at least acknowledge what they're saying. So for those of you who don't know, chiasms are a certain form of poetry written, they're like ancient Hebrew, it's like ancient Hebrew poetry. And it works where it like starts with like, the main point of the poetry is in the middle, so it'll say like something here, and then something here, and then something here, and then the main point, and then it will repeat this point, and then repeat this point, and then repeat this point. It's a really cool way to like convey a message and make like a main point about it. And there's like, they're all over in the Book of Mormon, but there's one that's really prominent. I believe it's in Alma 36, if I'm not mistaken. The thing is, no one even knew these things existed until like the 1940s. So how did Joseph Smith know about them and threw them into the Book of Mormon? Well, the rebuttal is, chiasms aren't actually that unique. Or they'll say chiasms aren't even that hard to do. And then they'll say, Dr. Seuss made chiasms before we discovered what chiasms were. Oh, so someone who was consistently writing poetry happened to write this form of poetry? What? Well, no, dip, bro! We aren't comparing a sermon that just randomly includes a chiasm is not the same as green eggs and ham. What kind of logic is that? Like, if you want to compare the Cat in the Hat to a random poem inside of a sermon that teaches you about the atonement of Jesus Christ, that's insane! Sorry, I lost control a little bit there. So now the theory has to be that Joseph Smith was he was writing poetry all the time. That Joseph Smith was studying poetry and it just kind of came out of him naturally. These chiasms. He wasn't doing it on purpose. It just was because he's so familiar with chiasms. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to say, especially about these chiasms and what they're talking about, almost every time, it's all about Jesus, baby. Come on, son.